So let's take a look at Blackbird Part 2, and this is the part we're going to be learning. Okay, so what's happening here is, again, we're using our thumb and our index finger together, picking, and we're going to have our first finger here on the 3rd fret 5th string for a note of C, 3rd finger over on the 5th fret 2nd string for a note of E, and we're going to pick these two together, followed by the open 3rd string. Okay, we then switch our fingers around to form this shape, where we take our 2nd finger on the 4th fret 5th string, and the 1st finger goes over and plays the 3rd fret on number 1 string. And again, with our thumb and index finger, we now pick the 5th and the 1st string together. So the movement before we have, and after that again we pick that 3rd string. So that's the movement we want to be practicing. The good news is the next part is exactly the same. We just moved the whole thing 2 frets higher. So our 1st finger comes up here to the 5th fret on the 5th string for a note of D, and the 3rd finger goes over to the 7th fret on the 2nd string for a note of F sharp. And again we play open 3rd string, switch our 1st and 2nd fingers around to the same position as before. Okay, so with those two together, and again that 3rd string is ringing, and then we come up to the next part, which will be where our 1st finger plays on the 7th fret on the 5th string for a note of E, and our 3rd finger comes over and plays on the 8th fret of the 2nd string for the note of G. And we play those two notes together, and then with our index finger we do a little strum thing. That was the same ones we had in the introduction where we played up here. So again we have this guy, and that's played across the 3rd and the 2nd strings, the G and the B string. So let's look at that all together slowly. From there we lower our 1st finger down 1 fret. Okay, we move from the 7th fret down to the 6th fret and do the same thing. Okay, so that little movement, let's look at that before. So 7th fret here, strum, 1st finger down a fret. Okay, again nice and slowly. So up until this point. The next part we're going to basically reverse or back our way through what we played to start with. So we come down again to this position on the 5th fret, 1st finger, 7th fret, 3rd finger. Okay, from there. Okay, so our movement is from here. Both fingers come down 1 fret with the 3rd string, over to that position we had to start with, where we had the 2nd finger 4th fret 5th string, 1st finger 3rd fret 1st string. And again our 3rd open string accompanies that. Okay, so we're walking down. So from this top part here, the strumming part, we have and then we come back to the very first fingering we had to there. Okay, so from way up here we have on the 7th fret. That's the part we're going to learn now. That's our second part. Let's walk it through nice and slowly. That's Blackbird Part 2. Any questions, please let me know, and we'll talk more on lessons. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.